mastered one-hand Vespaing.
That's dangerous.
Is worse.
Yeah, also no helmet. It makes me aerodynamic.
You got it. Don't. No.
I always wear my helmet.
This isn't a great joke.
I like your meat all put together.
My motorcycle license tomorrow.
Why?
Wow, you should have got it before a Vespa.
I told you did, and you said no. I don't.
It depends on
And
the
you
engine
made
class.
fun of
Depends
me.
on the engine class. Depends on the engine class.
No, he'd always say it, and then we all knew it was past the engine class he needed.
Meow.
No.
Meow.
I just know because I had a friend that had the exact same Vespa, and she was like, "You gotta fucking get him to get the goddamn thing."
Yeah, I do need the goddamn thing because it goes 60 miles a
But you used
fucking
to make
hour.
fun of me.
Yeah, because you're a narc bitch.
Yeah, that's a bit true.
You
That's
are.
a bit true.
You
That's
need a
true.
license
Yeah,
to
that's
drive
true.
this. All right, I'm a fucking libertarian. How about that? All right.
Yeah, you drive to your 13-year-old child bride
Yeah.
on your Vespa that you don't have a license
one of my many,
for.
okay?
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm starting to think you didn't. You watched the Tim Pool podcast because you wanted to.
He was like, damn, Tim Pool's spitting. Fuck. This Nick guy?
Jesus.
I need to get my license tomorrow. I took the test. Did I tell you guys about the written test? Because
No.
the way this came about, I was never going to get a
Does
license.
it say if your face is bigger than your hand, you have cancer?
Yeah. And the guy there goes, boom. And then he's like, you don't fucking get your license. No, I needed to get my license renewed, my actual driver's license. And while I was there, it was like a little program. And it was like, do you want to renew? And I was like, yes. And it was like, are you renewing drivers or drivers and motorcycles? And I was hoping to fucking scam them. So I wrote, I'm renewing my drivers and motorcycles, please. Hoping that
The
they would
DMV is like new trick. Fuck, we haven't seen this one. We should give him a license.
look, you've been to a DMV. They're a bit mismanaged. I thought they might just go and then be like, you are now a motorcycler. But that's not what happened. I did that. And then immediately the lady was like, you need to go take the written test. And I didn't study at all. But I have 900 miles in my Vespa. So I was like, I kind of know what to do here.
I studied street study.
900 miles
I'm
to
a
the
street-
coffee shop and back,
A
baby.
street scholar, if you will.
I'm a street scholar. And so I pull up to the test. And what's funny is right before the test, this kid comes up to me and he's like, hey, Ludwig? And I'm like, yeah, what's up? And he's like, dude, I'm just such a big fan. He's like with his dad trying to get his driver's license. And he like walks over later and he's like, dude, my friend wants to do YouTube. Can you give him one piece of advice? I'm like, you want to do YouTube, don't you? And then,
Yeah.
But then I pulled to the test. Who's next to me but that fucking same kid? And he doesn't even look at me. He's so stressed out. He's sweating doing his test.
He's like, I love that you always ride a motorcycle. That's what I like about you.
How's the Vespa, Ludwig?
Hey, do you have your motorcycle here?
That engine class is way higher than a residential kind. Anyway.
So I jump into my test, the written test, and immediately I am fucked. Because there's like some that are kind of intuitive, like if you push left, lean left, and then like what direction do you go, left or right? I'm like, fucking left, easy. But then other ones are like, if it is raining, does the water accumulate in the middle of the road, in the middle of the lanes, or in the side of the road?
Oh, that's such a good question.
Easy question, side of the road.
Side of the road.
That's where it divots. Fucking middle of the road.
Yeah, dumbass.
Middle of the road. I don't know, Aiden. That was the fucking answer.
Yeah, because you never took your test because you're not fit to drive an
This-
automobile.
Is it because it accumulates horizontally?
This is an answer only in California
maybe
because it doesn't rain here and the
goes
roads
down
aren't
the
built
middle.
properly.
Maybe
that's my
like,
theory.
It travels there.
Oh, because it has to stay on the right side of the road.
on a hill, who has his right of way, up or down?
I don't know, bro.
Down.
It's down.
So here's the thing.
He's more of a visual learner.
And then a lot of them are like, if you have someone to your left, like, should you turn back to check your blind spot or look in the mirror? And I was like, in my head, I was like, well, I would look back, but they probably want me to look in my mirror. So I hit mirror and they're like, look back. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But every time I get one wrong, it tells me the correct answer and I go next. I get about 20 questions deep. On the 22nd question, it's like, failed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ugh. So I feel bad. And then I look at the screen and it goes back to the main menu and it's like, would you like to take your driver's test for cars or motorcycles? And so I
You just remembered the correct answer.
so I just click it again.
What?
And I run the test a second time, different order, but a lot of the same questions are popping up and I'm getting them right because I just saw the answer.
Dude.
I get 40 questions deep in this 50 question test. Failed. I'm like, son of a bitch. Even during one point, I took out my phone just to see what time it was. And the lady was like, hey. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot I can't cheat. And so I put it away. But the funny thing is, I took the test a third fucking time. Having known the answers because they told me, and I filled them in, and I basically went
You just
bar
keep
for bar.
respawning at home. Fuck!
Enough Groundhog's Days, you figure out the motorcycle test. I solve it, I go to the window, and I'm like, I think I did it. And she's like, she checks, and she's like, oh, sorry. You actually need to go back and do your car driver's test. I was like,
what?
That's it? She's like, yeah, anytime you do a motorcycle, you have to also show again proficiency in the like regular driving. Crush that, knock it out, first try, thank God. And I go back and she's like, okay, you're all set now. All you do is your actual physical exam.
That's insane.
And so you can right now very easily get a motorcycle license because then I'm doing it tomorrow. Michael Reeves has a motorcycle because you need a real motorcycle. I can't use my Vespa for it. And he's going to let me use his. And the test is a joke. It basically is one giant penis with only one ball. So imagine.
And they're like, what do you put to complete this picture?
What's missing?
This appears through a hole in the bathroom. What do you do?
It's one circle and then a shaft. And you have to drive down one side of the shaft and then go around the circle twice and back up the other side of the shaft. And then you go between cones and then you're done. And the whole thing's in first gear and it's super easy.
It's a Los Angeles County penis.
And then right after you're done riding the LACP, you get to ride on a fucking highway going 70 miles an hour if you want.
Dude, what the fuck?
This seems bad.
Michael has a theory that I believe in, and it's that they want to harvest our organs because motorcyclists
They want you to die.
are the largest donors of organs in the state.
That's so sad.
That's so-
Please don't get your organs harvested, man.
Motorcycle
so you
riders
don't want me to
also
donate my
organ
organs right now.
I
donors.
don't want him to be a donor.
I
You
think
don't want me to donate.
if you die in a motorcycle accident, please explode.
I have the thing. I bite down
Yeah.
the cyanide.
Don't leave anything.
Well, a fucking grenade couldn't do it, so I don't think a motorcycle's gonna do it.
I don't want him leaving any scraps for any trinket finders or bone hunters
We're
at
all
all.
kind of like cockroaches. You think about it.
No, we are cockroaches.
And this Jackie is the cockroachiest of all.
Listen to me. I'd want you to be careful.
Dude, stop the
Bro,
foot thing.
what are you fucking worried about? I ride my Vespa to Starbucks and back, and that's it.
He's talking about the motorcycle now.
Well, I don't have a motorcycle. I just need it
Yeah,
to
but
leave
you're
and
gonna
drive
ride.
my
You're
Vespa.
gonna go on Michael Reeves' cock and ball adventure.
Michael Reeves is going to be on the back of the bike while you're driving. He's going to be hugging you tight, and you're going to want to go to 120 to impress him because you think he's hot.
You're so smart.
And then you're going to get hurt, and you're going to hurt
He's a
Michael.
dirt bike
and then
of a
you're both
motorcycle.
going to get harvested.
God bless him. His motorcycle goes like 70 and then it wobbles. My Vespa matches that.
That doesn't make me
So I'm
feel
just saying
more
I
safe
can't go
for you.
on
I didn't realize
can't
it
go
doesn't
on
work.
Oh, it has speed
okay, you'll be
wobbles.
safe.
Oh.
Guys, I'm literally
Lily
getting my
sleep at
license. I'm getting my license
I bet
so I can ride my Vespa legally.
She's worried.
Lily and
cheated.
Cutie will be fucking
Huh?
widowers.
You proved that you don't know how to ride one on the road.
Ask me any question about a motorcycle at all.
What do you do when the cock and ball, when the head is cut off from an EMT vehicle?
You guys tell me.
Is that your answer?
Fuck, two circumcised fucking... You guys would know
I see.
about the head being cut off.
Well,
Yeah,
I hung
well,
out
I
with,
wouldn't.
Look, I hung out with a circumcised man today, and I feel seen.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Azan.